You probably think your current delivery system is good enough. Perhaps your system relies on whiteboards for scheduling, spreadsheets for tracking, and a few phone calls here and there to coordinate everything. It's a hands-on approach that many businesses have used for years. But have you ever stopped to consider the true cost of this free system? What if the very tools you rely on, the ones that seem to cost nothing up front, are actually the most expensive part of your entire business operation, silently eroding your profits and efficiency? Manual delivery management, while not a line item on your profit and loss statement, is a silent drain on your resources. It's quietly consuming valuable time from your team, and more critically, it's eroding the trust your customers place in your service, leading to unseen losses. How many times this week alone has a driver had to call you or your dispatch asking for basic directions or clarification on a delivery address? Each call is an interruption, a delay, and a sign of inefficiency. Here's what often goes unnoticed. Every single interruption, no matter how small it seems in isolation, adds up significantly. For instance, your team could be spending an astonishing 8 hours a week, a full day of productivity, just correcting mistakes and ambiguities on your whiteboards. Imagine this common scenario. Your driver gets completely lost because the whiteboard simply stated Smith Construction, without specifying which of their multiple locations. This seemingly minor oversight can lead to 30 minutes of wasted fuel, driving in circles, and a delayed delivery, all due to a lack of precise information. Your vehicles hit 100,000 miles faster because of all the backtracking and inefficient routing. Instead of lasting 5 years, they need replacing after 3. The wrong products get delivered because 20 bags cement on the whiteboard could mean 20 kilogram bags or 20-pound bags. The customer refuses delivery. Driver comes back empty. You expedite the correct order overnight. This is because information is lost as your dispatcher enters the same job on the whiteboard, then the spreadsheet, then texts it to the driver. Triple handling of every single delivery. Your office manager spends 2 hours every morning just figuring out what happened yesterday. Which jobs were completed? Which ones need follow-up? Who needs to be called back? The real kicker is you can't even measure half these costs because they're buried in normal operations. That fuel budget that keeps going over, it's not fuel prices, it's your drivers making 3 trips because the delivery instructions were unclear. That customer who quietly switched to your competitor, they didn't complain about the late delivery. They just stopped calling. Your drivers are taking the long way because they don't have optimized routes. On a 50 delivery week, that's easily an extra 200 miles and 6 hours of wasted labor. A broken delivery promise costs you $200 extra for the emergency same-day delivery to fix it, $150 in credit notes to keep the customer happy, and overtime pay of $80 for your driver. And don't forget about compliance. Your safety inspector wants delivery records for the last 6 months. A customer disputes an invoice, claiming they never received the materials. You have no photo proof, no signatures, no time-stamped delivery confirmation. You eat the cost. When you're only handling around 10 deliveries a week, managing everything manually might still feel manageable. But as the volume grows, the cracks start to show. And that's when the hidden costs begin to stack up. Time spent on manual processes, errors, and delays, all these add up quickly. If you're not careful, these inefficiencies can balloon into a significant financial burden. At 50 deliveries a week, the whiteboards become overwhelmed, communication breaks down, and your team is constantly scrambling to keep up. And at 100 deliveries, you'll find yourself in the unfortunate position of having to turn down profitable work because your outdated manual systems simply cannot handle the volume, forcing you to limit your own potential. By clinging to these inefficient manual processes, you are quite literally limiting your own revenue potential. You're putting a ceiling on your growth and preventing your business from reaching its full financial capacity. But what if there was a different way? What if instead of constantly managing the chaos and putting out fires, you could implement a system that allows you to create confidence, both within your team and with your customers? For many businesses, delivery management systems have become the go-to way to stay organized and keep deliveries running smoothly. They centralize scheduling, tracking, and communication, making the entire delivery process easier to manage from start to finish. And your customers will experience a new level of service, receiving automatic updates on their delivery status. This proactive communication keeps them informed and reduces their need to call you for updates. Imagine an office where the phone isn't constantly ringing with customers asking, "Where's my delivery?" Your team's valuable time will be reallocated from spending 8 hours a week on firefighting and correcting errors to focusing on strategic growth initiatives. Exceptional delivery service isn't merely a bonus or an added perk. It is a fundamental promise you make to your customers. It's about consistently meeting expectations and building lasting relationships. Click the video above to explore a delivery software solution that can help streamline your operations and improve your workflow. Because your business, your team, and your customers deserve a system that is far more sophisticated and reliable than the manual errors that currently plague your operations.